Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing wonderful. Whew. Y'all, thank God it's Friday, and I can't ask for anything other than thank God. Okay, I'm gonna just sit here for a little bit, but I have to go to work tonight. I'm fine with that, y'all. I really do like working. That's like one of my favorite halftimes. So I have to get my mind mentally ready to go to work. But hello, thank you for joining. Okay. Um, y'all know I'm gonna about talk about myself for a little bit. So I just came to realization that like recently I've been seeing all these stories about shoplifting at Walmart and stuff like that. And I think I talked about, I think I told my mom, I was like, Mom, they got an all checkout service at Dollar Tree, right? and and it's like in a bad area. Like to me, that's a bad area. Where I work at, like downtown from the police station, is a bad area. Hey, Toy. So I know my mind, there's not gonna be that many honest people. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm human. I can't do checkouts. I really can't. There's nothing wrong with me telling this because there's like maybe like millions of people in this world that be like, I can't do it because I'm being very dishonest. Okay. So I'm proud of myself. If I go and self checkout, I gotta have less than 10 items. And I'm not going to jail for it. Hey, doo. So me with that self checkout at Dollar Tree, uh-uh. I drive right past it. Like I can't believe now this Dollar Tree is really big. But y'all, when I tell you I can't do it. So and ever since, they kept saying, they got this thing that, so many times you steal or they can tell, they calculate as much items you have, you can, they can prosecute you. Like they can come to your house and knock on your door. Y'all, I had to stop. Like I am not trustworthy to do self checkout for myself, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. You be like, girl, you be stealing. No, that is temptation. That is very much temptation. When you scan and you got good intentions, and then you see that number going higher, and then you still got more stuff. Yeah, you be calculating like, let me skip this in their bag. So, y'all, I do not do self checkout because I don't have self control. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got self control. I was like, ah. And I need this soap where, it's not like I'm sitting here stealing or nothing like that. I can't do self checkout. No, ma'am. I can't. I can't. You still no, I can't because I really think about it like, oh, I forgot to skip this or see, I think a lot of people have done it, but I just choose not to do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so scary. So I seen this one lady talking about Walmart has a scan and go, and I do have scan and go on my phone. And Sam's Club, I have scan and go. I do scan and go on my Sam's Club, but Sam's Club is a little bit more okay. It's not worth it because they're gonna stop you at the door. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it still in that Sam's Club because they really was they. Because be honest with you, like Sam's Club have a self checkout as well. You might as well go ahead and scan everything. You see your total, you see that amount because they some of these like where I'm at, they go all in your buggy because normally they used to just go to the top one, the ones that was easier access. No, they dig in your buggy to scan it, so it's not even worth it. But Walmart, on the other hand, is but Dollar Tree. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have it. I don't have self control. Not at Dollar Tree. When I seen that, I was like, I was so tempted to like scan something for $1.25. Yeah, so it's not even worth stealing from those big major places. But Walmart is, I wouldn't do nothing seriously. That's just crazy. That's, I won't try to like run off with like, yeah, I'm not gonna scan bread for eggs. I'm not gonna do that. You going to jail for that now. Yeah, they don't check, but they really do have this camera inside. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that camera. It's like a camera, like over it. It stopped being over it. Now it's like inside. So it weighs everything. So I really, it's not even worth stealing. And when, you know what? And I'm not going to lie to you. I do still, I do not weigh the correct things. Okay. I have a certain position that I was like, okay. So yeah, I might have like a pound of grapes and I might weigh it like 2.2. Yeah. Now I won't do nothing crazy like, put, something else before it. Like I have some formula or something, and I put it as real milk. Now I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. But yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm not. But Dollar Tree on the other hand, I ain't going to jail for no Dollar Tree, y'all. But as y'all can see, that thumbnail, y'all, I was so hot when I seen that thumbnail. When I saw that picture. Okay, so y'all know Jazz been trying to do a good mommy deed, okay? And I get it. It's tax season. People are expecting to see you do um when you're a vlogger, people are expecting to see, I'm sorry, a new wardrobe, um, maybe a healthier lifestyle. Because this is about going on springtime. People start doing health kicks because one, it's not as cold outside. Two, it's not as cold outside. People feel like they can get a fresh breeze. They're not cooped up in the house. Winter's almost over, and it's time to plant and all that stuff. Great, perfect. I feel it. Okay, but people are expecting to see a different change, self cleaning. Oh, not self cleaning. I'm sorry. They starting to see spring cleaning. Um, they want to see new wardrobe for your children. Jazz have this packed down. She's never too shy from looking within what's going on. I mean, she knows how she does it. Okay, so I'm not ranting about, the ice cream and the kids getting one outfit and she wants to save it for Easter. And I'm like, girl, that's not even an Easter outfit. But okay, that's your children. And then I looked down at Aiden's shoes. Baby. And it looked like he wore those shoes like that all day. Like the school just gave up. Like sometimes, some teachers, they will say, hey, buddy, put your shoes on the right feet, but it was too many hey buddies. You know, they look at that, Jazz. Teachers look at that. I did. And you know what? I really don't want to pick on the shoes as how they look. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because we notice it. The kids notice it. And Jazz, it hasn't been shy to telling you that her kids watch YouTube. She watched YouTube around her kids. So I'm not going to pick on the kids' shoes in this situation. I'm looking at like how she take pride in this man Then she take pride in her children. How do you, as a mother, say, hey, you didn't even look down and say, buddy, before I take this picture, let me change your shoes back. But on the other hand, you would never put Stinkabug, urban legend, temple or urban legend, whatever you want to call him, shoes on backwards. You would never. You have his clothes neat and ready when his dad is near. But your other kids, they have to look like they are thrown away. Why? For what? Why your children have to be thrown away? Oh, because they got Hannah and Philip? Oh, that's the real reason. They got Hannah and Philip. But I'm going to let you know something. Hannah is not your kid's goddamn mother. You're the mother. You should never, our mother should never feel so freaking comfortable with her baby's daddy, cheaper to keep her at the house than anything. Because that's what Hannah is. She's cheaper to keep him. She pays all the bills. She makes sure that they are straight. She's a keeper to cheaper type of gal. That's the difference. She's content with having a man in her bed, just like you. Because that's the reason why she have your kids walking around behind her desk. Peep how she have your kids walking around. If you don't believe me, go back and look at that Christmas, that church video. Kids' clothes look crazy. I ain't gonna say, well, look at the daddy, because the daddy didn't even iron his clothes when he went to church. The little girl had those pink slippers on at church, and it is what it is. I'm not being hateful, not by far. And if I am, somebody please tell me you're being hateful. Because I'm not being hateful towards the kids, I'm being hateful towards the adults in this situation. You got on live for 45 minutes and y'all, I didn't even see it. I didn't even look at the whole thing. But you praised this man for a tripod so he can get discredit from breaking your original one. You worry about how he looks on YouTube. You had a whole meltdown because your mom says he's not going to disrespect me. How dare you bring this on YouTube? We gotta keep it in the family. Is that what you tell your kids if they come back and you have a meltdown and they say, hey, he did something to me? Why did you tell the world? Why did you tell your teacher? I think you're one of those parents, Jazz. All because you didn't even take pride in your children's appearance at the ice cream. I don't care if it was after school. I don't care if it was at midnight. You supposed to take, you know what? I'm one of these parents too. And y'all, my son is 8. I love him to pieces. But he is careless like he's 4. All right? So his sneakers at school, but like when he was in the kindergarten, he will put his own shoes on, and I noticed his shoes would be on backwards, and I'll pop him. Yes, I said what I said. That's my child. Do you understand? All right. So I popped him. I said, hey, put your shoes on right. Now he got these little slides, and he keeps on, and I pop him. I still pop him because he needs to pay attention to how he put on his clothes and his shoes. Not because I am self-centered. No, he has to grow up. And he thinks that's okay. Can you imagine how he's going to look when he gets older? No, I'm the parent. I got him. But Jazz, you tell me so much with your kids' display. I'm sorry, I don't keep my daughter's hair in no more than 3 weeks. That's just my preference. When I start seeing it roll up into little beads and all this stuff, and my daughter don't like putting edge control. She don't like putting gel on her hair, and that's her business. She's 14. She knows how she don't like it flaky looking. I love it. Okay, she likes it. I love it. But you have to take pride in your kids, and y'all, y'all are cutting up. Hey, not the fake tail. Yo, I didn't even. I seen that it was untied, but I didn't notice he had no socks on. Jazz got him out here looking like he belonged in that back room. So y'all, I don't know if y'all ever had a family member before. Certain elders in my family passed away. I had like a aunt that kept, if I'm not mistaken, it was a cousin that wasn't right. Okay, and the cousin did not stay out in the public forum. He always stayed in the back room. And we typically, when I was a kid, we typically got yelled at saying, "Get away from that door. Get away from him. Leave him alone. Go sit down." Because he typically had to be in that back room for whatever safety. Was it for safety for the rest of us, or just so people wouldn't pick on him, whatever the case was, but he belonged in that back room. Jazz, you got that baby out here looking like he belonged in that back room. And it don't even make any sense. Can you imagine how Urban Legend gonna look when he is 6 and Chris is no longer in his life? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Chris over there cutting that baby's hair, he could be cutting that little Urban Legends hair as well. So what? It's not lined up right. So what? It's done. I know people might say you need to cut your other baby's hair before you talk about somebody else's hair. But guess what? I braid my son's hair. Yeah, he might look like after his braids is taken down, he might look like, Jay-Z in the head. But I can comb it out. And he looked like somebody's child. My kids always look like somebody, but they belong to somebody at the end of the day. Jazz, your kids look like what you said. Extra four. That's what your kids look like. They look like extra four. They don't look like they belong to anybody. They just extras at a movie set. They just extra in my Jazzy life. I didn't do it. You put it out there. You put that picture out of there. And again, Jazz, if you want to do something, make your children your priority. Make your children your priority. If you want to hold on to Chris, make your children a priority. Because he'll at least see that you're taking an initiative of taking care of your kids correctly. That means, hey, your girls got their hair done this week, right? Maybe next week, take them down, re-braid it. Weave hair is not that much. And if you want to feel spicy, you got your tax money, get you some crochet. And maybe your girls can rotate them out. I'll assume that, one time one kid can get straight braids, the other one can get the curly, one can get the twist, and you can switch it out. I mean, that's just too much, I know, but sometimes I know you like But hey, if you're looking to make a profit and you always want your kids to look like something, go ahead and do that. You can't keep your kids' hair looking the same way. I mean, you can. Y'all, when I tell you, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a mother, okay? My son is very grateful for everything he gets. Okay, so I bought him some Skechers. Okay, so he goes to a uniform school, so basically he can't really have much color, just black and white shoes. Anybody who have a kid in uniform schools know that certain things they can't do. Um, okay, so okay, so basically the kids like was picking on him and said, "Hey, you got 19.99 shoes on, ha ha ha," even though they're Skechers. It is what it is. Okay. So my son was like, "Mom, do I have cheap shoes on like 19.99?" I was like, I think it was like $49. And I was like, "No, they're Skechers." Thinking, they're just shoes. They're black shoes. And it really hurt his feelings that, people thought his shoes was, you know, Bobos. And I said, "Well, Ezra, um, I said, hey, are they comfortable?" He's like, "Yeah." "Do you like them?" "Yeah." Why does it matter if it was 19 or $50? But as a mother, instantly, I was like, "Well, do you want some Nikes?" He's like, "No, I still like these. These are still good." And it's just the fact that you have to insecure your child of what's them. I know for sure those shoes on that little boy all day was not comfortable. And you know what, Jazz? I'm gonna just give you a heads up. I don't care if it's cheap shoes or not. Wearing your shoes on backwards will really mess up your kids' feet later. All right. And not only that, it wears the shoes worse. So he did have those shoes, y'all. I'm sorry, I kind of lost train of thought. Um, I'm looking at y'all shoes, whatever. It doesn't matter if they're Bobos, they're M's, they're just Lands. Take pride that how your kids look, because his shoes look run down, and he got them in December. Those shoes look like he been playing with those shoes for the last 20 years, and he's only 4. And and that's good. My idea when my kids go back to school, my goal is always to give them 2 pair of shoes. Um, 2 pair of shoes. My daughter, she will still wear. Um, my daughter still, if she has, what did she get this year? I think she got some. She got Vans. I think she got Vans, and then she asked for some Converse later this year, this Christmas. But she got her Converse, but it was like black and white. Um, but she basically gets, her black shoes, and she'll still wear them the next year. So even if I buy her shoes, she probably won't touch them until later on, or maybe a special occasion like a field trip or somewhere. But typically, that's what I have to deal with. Okay. Now my son, on the other hand, I might have to buy him another pair of shoes. Like, it's okay. And she don't care. But again, y'all, I don't expect much from Jazz, because Jazz, she don't even take care of her feet. Okay, she don't even take care of them. She walks around in slides. I know that have to. I don't know about y'all, but I can't walk around, and I need some type of security on my feet. And I typically wear flats, and flats is terrible for your feet, because I work in an office, and I work in another business after work, or it is what it is. Hey, Planet. But typically, when you're dealing with um your feet, some we can't put slides on, because it really hurt our feet. Like, I have about three different house shoes, because I can't wear them every day. I gotta let it one, fluff up again, and then put my feet in it. So yeah, I have like three different house shoes, because if you use the same ones, it flattens out your feet, and your feet will still be on the ground. So yeah, but she don't even take care of her feet, you know. So I don't expect to see much from Jazz. But y'all, I was so aggravated when I saw that baby's shoes, and Stinkerbug be out here looking like he's fresh and clean, because it is what it is. He's fresh and clean all the time. So her kids gotta wear hairdos 5 weeks out of the year. It just all because I'm a solo parent, y'all. And they got Hannah and they got Philip, you know. But y'all, I want to ask y'all something. Now, I did know about 3 weeks ago, Google laid off people, right? And my understanding, I felt like they laid off all the people that had like arcades as a job, as a job setting environment, right? That's the ones that had like the game room, the coffee lounge. I mean, they got rid of a lot of people, and majority of the people that they got rid of worked in certain places that had those headquarters, right? So I'm sitting here thinking, was this an experiment to see, because they didn't Google didn't lay off all their employees. The ones that I seen mostly was like the ones that had took pictures and they show like their job and stuff and how much they love their job, was basically like adult freaking RK as a job. And I know goodness well some of them wasn't really working. Like, and like when they was sitting there talking about it, like they said, hey, basically my job was buying us food, we was getting all the drinks, like they were constantly, fill off our drink stations and stuff like that. And I was like, and I kind of felt salty, y'all, because I work in the office. And I felt salty because it's like, for me to get decent water, and I mean not Walmart bottled water, it's like I have to slip it on them. Like, oops, did I buy that? Or oops, did I order that? Yes, it has to be like something I have to do. It can't be, luxury. You get what you need. Okay, that's it. Okay. But these people was living very well working at Google, for them to they could come to work or they could stay at home, log on. Baby, are you seriously? I don't know if anybody worked in a real, that wasn't real life work. I don't know what that was. Like me looking at it, that shoot was like adult holiday. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, y'all spoiled brats. Y'all crying. And we have to hide from, like, literally they had different departments that they could work at. Like, for example, they was tired of working in their desk. They could go to the arcade. Oh, well, I'm going to still do my job and play video games. Now, only person I know that I seen that was like a prime example was Hannah. Hannah took her boyfriend to work. And y'all remember seeing them eating lunch, him getting drinks and all that stuff. What was they expecting? That's just me, y'all. They was like really recording, taking pictures, and some of these people was like literally doing YouTube. So I don't know if they fired them because they had some other association with YouTube. Because I feel like it might have been like other, because the main ones was like they got on YouTube and like I, day number 7 of not getting laid off after finding out I got laid off. Like, who does that? And then Hannah did one, and then I was like, I'm not jealous because I still have my job, but darn, what was they expecting? I don't know what these people was expecting to have like a luxury job all their life. Like, was this supposed to last forever? And me in the real world is like, I also seen so many people being cruel about it as well. Like, well, I guess you got to go and learn how to do a trade or something like that. But I don't know. How do y'all feel about that, y'all? Like, are y'all happy that, somebody else like, ha, 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 now y'all come back to the same workforce I'm in, our bosses don't do this. They're, what I'm saying, they don't cater to our personal needs. But also, mental health is also a key with some of these jobs because they know the turnover is so bad in some of these job fields. Definitely with something with customer service. But and that's probably the reason why they did it. But I think they didn't have a very good turnout on their production. So they said, hey, let me just take this off. Let me just cut this project, because I think that was probably what it was originally. It was for to help the workers to unwind, but I think they probably seen so many people abusing it. And again, recording their taking their boyfriends to work day. And they were like, hey, ain't that your friends over here, Robbie? And he was like, these dumb morons. Why you upload it on YouTube? You know we monitor YouTube, right? So, that's how I look at it. You know what, King Mike, you in time out. I've been seeing you on these streets. We're gonna leave those babies alone. You King Mike, we're gonna leave those babies alone. We pick on their parents and the extras that's in there. He in timeout. King Mike know he's in timeout for something with me already. I'm picking a bone with him. He's in timeout. He knows exactly what he did. He's in timeout. Having Hipsy Hustle, having that man look just like Hipsy Hustle. You in timeout. And I don't know if y'all know, I don't remember the video, but King Mike over there making hips a whole celebrity out here. You know what? I remember, y'all remember when y'all thought he was doing such a good thing, was talking about, oh man, I gotta buy things some shoes, right? I gotta buy her because her shoes is two sizes too small. And then, Amaya was like, I want a pair of shoes too. Y'all, do y'all hear that? Why do a kid, now I'm just being honest, why do children have to beg or have to manipulate a pair of shoes? And he said that you should automatically have bought both of the girls' shoes. I'm sorry. You know what, King Mike? I'm done with you. He is in trouble. Okay, he's in trouble. King Mike stays in trouble. Okay, so Philip is not off the hook. You know what? I really think Philip was still expecting his mom and his sister to take care of his children, and that's how I really truly feel. All right, that's how I truly feel. Because y'all, that 1 year when he was in prison and those kids got those Christmas gifts, they got a lot of stuff. I mean, they got clothes, they got some shoes. And the mom was like, hey, you here? You're here? No, my little $500 for these grandkids is mine. I buy them if I want to, but I don't have to. Hey, that's what I've been saying. I've been yelling that from the rooftops. Those kids are out of sight, out of mind. That's all it is. That's what we've been saying. King Mike, you didn't see it. We seen it. He was sitting there laying on the couch. I was like, this man don't got no job. He's sitting there laying on the couch eating like a burrito or a bacon egg sandwich and just laying like living his best life. And I was like, what? Who gets wet after that? I'm sorry. Like, who gets excited about having a man available at the house? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to really figure. I'm like, girl, he looks like he does bare minimum to keep her content. That's the reason why she's talking about she's on cloud nine because she had to pay for all that stuff, and they sitting there talking about, well, if we got drinks, why you couldn't get drinks? You wasn't driving, Philip. Why you couldn't get drinks? Because she told you that wasn't in her budget. That's the real deal. Okay, that is the real deal. They couldn't get drinks because it wasn't in Hannah's budget. Ew. I don't think they don't have that much heat, y'all. They don't. They don't have that. I don't think they left Jazz where she was. Okay, where I think the same place where Mom Dukes is dropping Jazz off, they left her. You don't have to. I always say this: family don't always have to do everything for your kids if they want to. Okay. Well, he does bare minimum. And that's the reason why Hannah over there looking like she's 96. She over there looking old. And I'm like, girl, what happened to the life, girl? Now I'm not talking about your weight gain. I ain't. And that's not even what I mean. I'm talking about the dragginess of your face. Hannah looked like she does construction work and drink two Red Bulls before she go to bed. She just looked out of it. So, Key Mike, do you think I don't know if y'all seen this new drug that's hitting the airways. They call it zombie. That's probably why. Never mind. I'll keep that to myself. I don't know what she pushing, but she look like a construction worker. At the end of the day, I'm like, Dog. And again, I'm not talking about your weight because I'm a little thug. I'm a little thug, like I'm a fudge thickness, okay? But at the end of the day, it's just like, gosh, Philip has a way of making sure no man don't want your a woman after he have them, like literally. But I just think I think it's like funny. And definitely you've been waiting for him since he was in prison, girl. I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just dead serious. When I lose my job, I look around and I still have to fake it. Yeah, I have to still fake it. You're gone. I'm sorry if I'm sorry. Philip is that honeymoon Valentine's. Philip had he had should have said, babe, here's $200. Get you a bathing suit. Get you and not even your nails done. That's not even should be included with, you know, getting a nice dress, getting some shoes. And I don't know if she did that, but that bathing suit told me that was 80, that was 42 pounds ago. That wasn't a new bathing suit. Okay. That might have been the bathing suit that she wore on Vegas that she could fit and it looked nice on her, but that wasn't the bathing suit that she needed to wear. And I'm not just being funny. That wasn't the bathing suit. That's just what it is. It is okay to let people know that wasn't the bathing suit today. That might have been the bathing suit 40 days, pounds ago, but not today. But I don't see any great things coming out of him either, y'all. That's just me. I know y'all love the love fest over there, but I don't see. I think Hannah is another Chris, y'all. Opportunist. Yeah, it is what it is. But y'all, did y'all see about Peach? And then I have to go, y'all. Did y'all see about Peach? Peach was sitting there talking about she got 30,000, and then when it was time for her to get up that morning, talking about I've been celebrating, y'all. This is two things I think that might happen. Okay, all right. So she said that she got $30,000. So when she tried to upload and give everybody their information, it was deleted. So she called Zoom and said, "Hey, hey guys, what happened to my Zoom? What happened to my recordings?" And they's like, "It's deleted." Now, only reason why I think it might get deleted, it might have been like the Zoom work, the Zoom, like they have a certain amount of days that they'll allow something up, and then you might have to re-upload it or whatever. But personally, Paige is a complete liar to me, y'all. So she might tell us one thing, show us a certain number, and it be all fake. We saw the pregnancy, we seen her being like 93 days away from being popping that belly. All right, we seen that, right? But guess what? Where's the baby? Where's the delivery? Nothing. It looked like her belly even slimmed down. Maybe she got like a liposuction or something. I don't know. But either way, but this is just me. Her numbers was shitty, so she had to come back and act like her numbers was high, so she can get people to say, "Damn, this must be a good thing." So this must be a good thing. So I'm going to so the next round of people that gets this is going to get the deal, so her numbers can go up and she won't have to really tell anybody, right? Or she's trying to scam the people for that 30,000. But personally, Peach don't look like she can bring 30,000 for those ebooks anymore. That's just me. I could be very wrong, and I apologize, but not today. But again, she don't look like she can pull 30,000 for her damn ebooks because people have been giving her mixed reviews. Peach hasn't always been the best business person on YouTube. Not at all. Again, Planet, her views is shitty. The only views that she gets, and I don't even think she probably gets some full, is her shorts. Because now people want to see what. But how many food hauls we're gonna watch? How many times we're gonna watch her talk about? She did a video with this man getting like a lot of milk. So one or two things. He might run a restaurant. I looked at it because he looked Hispanic. So they have that milk drink. So yeah. So that's what it looks like. He might run a restaurant, and his shipping is not coming until Friday today. So he needs milk. All right. He might have quads at the house and they need milk. Okay. But she used that like, oh my gosh, they just using all their tax money on milk and TVs. Girl, mind your business. Everybody don't have a lot of kids like you. And we don't have to wait on freaking food tax season to buy a TV or milk. Come on now. Peach does not have a 401k savings and money going to the casino. You know what? And that's what I think she probably live off of. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the casino money. I don't think she's living off of YouTube, y'all. That's just me. There's no hating. I don't think she's living. They're not living that great. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Paige should be able, if she's making all the money that she is making, she likes. And I don't know how to do it. I don't know what is popular. I don't know what's trendy. Because be honest with you, I have a real life. Girl, that I don't know if anybody do, and King Mike and Planet, y'all don't be on here that often. And y'all should know it's exhausting to do YouTube. You gotta find, oh shoot, I gotta do a video today. Or you gotta keep working. And that's exhausting. And I can't keep looking at the Joneses. I just can't. I can't do trendy stuff because trendy stuff can give you bad points of views, like you're copying, and you just can't. As a competing station, when somebody start doing something or you do something and you think you can do it well, go ahead. But there's going to be always somebody better, more entertaining, more um, easier to get your attention. So Peach right now looks like a buffoon, and it's easy for her to get those numbers because her hair comes out crazy. She walks around with her big lips, and popping out a boobie, or she just do weird things, and it is what it is. And you know why? It's because she never had attention as a kid. That is, Peach gives me attention like, girl, go sit down. And she said, Mama, look at my joke. Look, Mama, look what I can do. And girl, go sit down. She was one of those girl, go sit down type of chicks. Everybody was like, girl, go sit down. Like in high school, she'd be like, girl, let me tell you something. Girl, go sit down. She was never somebody to be like, oh, tell me more. No, she was never one of those girls. She was never. And now we see it. Okay. She was never one of those girls. Never. Tell me more. She was never that girl that you got on the phone with. Back in the day, we had landlines. And if you was one of those girls that can keep a conversation, but Peach could never keep a conversation unless it's about sex, kids, and bragging. She could never keep a conversation. That's the reason why I think that's the reason why she don't rub elbows with certain people on YouTube. Okay, because I'll assume that she could be rubbing elbows or linking up with Leia. She does a YouTube class, right? And she gets paid by YouTube. Like YouTube use her stuff all the time. Okay. Robert Benjamin Robert. I see why. And Peace out here doing classes, y'all. And he has a full contract. So every time you click on his stuff on YouTube, he's getting paid. Every time you click on his link to look at his stuff on YouTube, he's getting paid. He got promos and everything all under YouTube. And that's crazy. And I'm like, why is she not rubbing elbows? Why is she still doing uplinks and why is she still losing things? So y'all, I really think that she's lying about her numbers, or it might be a contract thing that she didn't like pay attention or couldn't comprehend, that she lost her data, or she never had it to give it to the people, so now she has to give it to the people. And but again, you must be very dumb to still be buying from Peach. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How many meltdowns this girl had? How many meltdowns? And y'all trust this girl? That girl bad. I like to see my success stories. This is her first paycheck, and this is her. Girl, stop lying. Because it looks like Peach over there struggling. Okay. So she's talking about, I want some of that tax money. Girl, you're going to have tax money. You got 6 kids. I know you giving somebody 2. Because how many kids can you claim on your taxes? Is it 3? That you get money back? I think it's 3. You don't, like I know, for example, yeah. Yeah, I think it's 3, y'all. So I'm not for sure. Because I think that's what Jazz over there doing. She's like, Mom, can you just claim one of the kids this year? I'm gonna give you $100, okay, do. And y'all, I'm being honest with you. And you know what? When you said that, I'm thinking about Peach is like down there with like Trina. What's that? Kane Wayne with it chick. I know her name, but Kaya, whatever. Um, why they haven't linked up with Peach? Like Peach Wood song might be really well. And I can imagine Trina putting her verse on there, or do it now, lick it good, putting her verse on it. But my man Wood, why you not rubbing elbows with them? I'm sorry. She's not showing that she's rubbing elbows with the right people. You know, I think the casino kicked her to the curb, y'all. Sorry, but not sorry. I think the casino, she's not putting out casino mix like that. She's hiding the shit like she used to. Because, they told her that she wasn't allowed to record when she first started the casino, right, y'all? So she started, doing it slowly, like, and now she's talking like she's not showing like her and baby is her and daddy's like actually doing the gambling and stuff like that, like she was doing, right? But now she's doing the sneaky, like only talking, like me and daddy, we lost everything, like not, you know what, and that's terrible. That's sad to say, because I think that chick, the other chick, not Trina, the other one, I think she likes trauma like that. And I don't think it'll be a thing that for her to send her to Tampa. Is Peach from Tampa or Orlando? I don't know. I think they whatever county they at. I I'll assume that she could rub elbows with her. Like, hey girl, you know, but she's not. But y'all been a pleasure. I've been here for an hour and I need to go. Okay, y'all. But y'all have a beautiful evening and thank y'all for chatting it up with me today. Because I enjoyed y'all. And y'all, I did say I'm working on my Instagram um fan page. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be just happy for 3, 4 people. That's I don't know how to do this, okay? Because it's like tricky. You like, girl, you don't know Instagram? No, I don't know Instagram. So it's kind of tricky to me. I'm like, ooh, I got a Facebook, but not an Instagram. But y'all have a lovely evening and a great weekend. If y'all go out, please be safe because I want to see y'all again. And by the way, be nice to the people that drives, even if they act crazy. Be nice, okay? Because trust me, you don't want a creep following you, okay? Because these people are seriously delusional out here in North Carolina. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.